Welcome back, my friends, to the original Homegrown, and this is episode 3. The show is powered by Aftermark Promotions. My name is Suzanne Tenaire. Joining me for this episode is Leah and Colleen. Leah Gillis, Colleen King, you guys finally made it here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Thank you. Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just get a little bit closer there.
Sure.
All right. So welcome. You guys play a lot of gigs together as Leah and Colleen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I've seen you at the Lanyard. I know you do the Hot Stove a lot, Harwichport there, and with the Red Nun. Which
And
one?
Dennisport, yep.
Dennisport. Captain Parker's, Yarmouth is a big one for you guys. Chapin's and Dennis, you're always playing, like every weekend.
Chapin's, Fish and Chips and Dennisport. Yep.
Yeah, and you're always playing.
Yes.
I know.
Play a lot.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So before we get into the show a little bit more, you guys, the reason why I say you finally made it in because, well, this show, this program here, kind of, you two were the catalyst for getting it, for me to launch it. Let's put it that way, because I kind of threw it by you, and they're like, yeah, you should definitely do it.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. And then, of course, let's bring back memories of what was it, like the mid '90s when you two were in the band, the Beat Poets, which, look at this original. Look at that. Look at that. So the Beat Poets also featured not only the two of you, but Jeremy and Ted Dolby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You guys back then were, I thought, so hip. The Beat Poets was a great name, too, for a band. And you had a producer by the name of Tony Rain.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know Tony Rain?
I know.
I know, huh? And is this the only album that you put out, right?
Yes.
Was it?
We did a couple tapes.
Yeah, we did some.
that we would sell at shows and everything, but official, like in a CD, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you talk right into that. Let's
Okay,
get a little
sure.
bit closer
Yeah,
there. I need you
yeah.
right there on that. Why are you so mic shy all of a sudden?
I don't know.
There you go. Stay right there.
I know, right? I'm definitely not mic
She's
shy at our
definitely not
shows.
mic shy. That's for sure. But anyway, so this was also recorded at famous MDI Studios in Plymouth. Yeah. Bob Yen Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I was at that studio quite a bit. So the Beat Poets, back in the 90s, I thought we'd play a song from the Beat Poets.
Sure.
Cool.
And let's do Surfer Boy. This one you wrote, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Colleen, tell us about it. Tell about Surfer Boy.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
pretty much Surfer Boy. Surfer Boy here on the Cape.
Yeah.
Did you have a Surfer Boy boyfriend?
not boyfriend, but somebody I knew. So
Okay.
that was the inspiration for this song.
All right. So here we go. Let's give it a spin.
Okay.
All right. Because I know I used to play this one a lot on the radio. So here's Surfer Boy from Leah and Colleen. Actually, the Beat Poets from way back when. 1995, huh?
Yeah, long time.
Gosh, where'd that
Oh,
time
God.
go?
Yeah.
I know.
95. Wow.
Here
And now we're
on
in 2025.
Yeah, here on the original Homegrown. Thanks so much for watching. And here's a song from the Beat Poets and Surfer Boy.
You can't have what were, what we had. These dreams, hope for, have dried up and blown away, just like that fine summer's day when I believed every single word you'd say.
Well, that was Surfer Boy by the Beat Poets, circa 1995. Yeah. So,
Way
I
back
can't believe,
when.
I can't believe you still have this. This is wonderful. This is a gem. And I'm here with Leah and Colleen, two of the members of the Beat Poets, here on the original Homegrown, powered by Aftermark Promotions and recorded here at the Cape Media Center. My name is Suzanne Tenaire, and gals, thanks for coming by.
Yeah. Thrilled
That
to be
was
here.
fun. You know, the whole sound of the Beat Poets I thought was very fresh for that time in the '90s, and unfortunately, y'all moved on because it looks like. See, Colleen, you went out to Seattle,
Yeah.
and then joined. I mean, you were up there for 11 years,
I was.
and you joined this band. Let me get a little cover shot of. Is it
Orangutan.
Orangutan, yeah. Which is that an animal?
No.
What is,
It's a made up
I was
word.
I was like, what is that?
It was hard
Oh,
to
there,
come
you
up with
see that.
a new name at that point.
So it's
in
you and
time.
two other guys.
Yeah, so
Tell
I
us
met-
about this.
So Beat Poets broke up in '97. I moved out to Seattle in '99, and then I met Brian Trinan, a local Seattle musician, and then we eventually met up with Grant Eoff, a drummer. So we were just a power trio, and just worked on all original music.
And you recorded at Stone Gossard Studio.
Yeah, Studio Litho. It was amazing.
So for those that don't know, Stone, of course, was with Pearl Jam. I don't know if he still is or not.
He
but,
is, and Brad.
And how did that happen?
We ended up having a show at EMP, which was Experience Music Project that Paul Allen owned. And a producer was there and decided to take us under his wing and granted us an opportunity to record there. So it was super exciting.
I bet it was.
It was just amazing studio, gorgeous.
And of course, so you were there. What years were you in Seattle?
1999 to 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, a
And
long time.
That's like the whole grunge scene was
Yeah,
going on. What
there
was
was
that like?
so much good music and
yeah.
so many places to play and always all originals. So every band played like 45-minute sets of all original.
And so you played a lot.
Played
You
a lot. Yep.
Played a lot in
Yep.
the circuit.
Yep, it
And
was
then, all right, so
super
you-
fun.
Well, let's play a track.
All right.
From do you still keep in touch with these guys? By the
Oh,
way?
yeah.
Oh, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'll have to let them know that we're going to be.
Yep.
spinning- I thought the one I liked was the first track, another freak. Tell us about the making of Another Freak.
Yet another relationship sparked song.
Say no more.
Yeah. That kind of explains
Oh, wow.
itself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, another freak. You dated another freak. Then you realized it and you moved on. Good
Yeah.
girl. Good girl. All right. So let's give this one a spin. All right. Here's
All right.
another freak from Orangutan. This is a band that Colleen was with in Seattle and for many years, like 11 years. Wow. Here on the original Homegrown, powered by Aftermark Promotions. Thanks so much for watching. Let's check it out.
I was wrong to believe
Okay, there's another freak from Marangatang. I just like saying that. Marangatang.
It is fun.
Yes, on the original Homegrown, and that's Colleen King's band that she was with back in, I think 2004, I think is when you guys recorded this, yeah. And wow. That was fun. That's a fun song. Definitely had that Seattle vibe. Do you still keep in touch with the guys?
I do. Yep, both of them. Really good friends. Yep, they're great.
Yeah. They still doing music?
Brian is still doing music. I don't know about Grant so much, but Brian still is actively playing music in Seattle.
Oh yeah. What's it like in Seattle now? Is it with the music scene? I'm
It's
just kinda curious.
changed like
Has it?
anywhere.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not as much fun as it was in my opinion, but
Okay.
yeah,
All right,
not
that's
as many
all right.
places to play. And
So you're back here now. You're playing a lot with, of course, Colleen and Leah. Leah and Colleen, the duo that you might see at, I don't know, places like Captain Parker's or Chapin's or the Hot Stove or the Lanyard or the Red Nun. You guys are playing everywhere this summer, huh?
Yeah.
How's
We're
that
doing
going?
We'll be doing Hog Island and Orleans, and we'll be doing, oh God, we have Sons of Erin, we have Irish Village coming up.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, so
you
a lot
have
of fun.
busy, busy summer.
We do.
That's
Mhm.
fantastic. I know, and people should get out to see you. You do a lot of great songs, like the songs, and you do such a diverse. I don't know, like just the genres of music and the stylings.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I would never think that two girls or two ladies would do this song.
Right.
Like, what would you say would be like the most interesting of, like, people would say, oh wow, I can't believe you're doing like this Led Zeppelin song or something. I don't know. Not that, you know what I mean?
Lately, so Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, something came into my mind about that. And Colleen and I started talking. I wanted her to kind of see if she could just do the main melody and I would harmonize off of that because I had something in my head of the harmony. And we did it. And I just kind of looked at her and was like, wow. And that's going over very well. We also do David Bowie's Space Odyssey and Oddity. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Major Tom, as a lot of other people would know it by, but and that came out really well because she sings the lower part, and then when I kind of came in, it just was another song that we both looked at after we practiced and tried it and said, wow, that came out really well.
Yeah. So people should definitely check you all out. Now,
Yeah.
now while Colleen was in Seattle, your life changed here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let's talk about what you were doing. You met up with guitarist David Brown, who's been associated with, of course, Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And so many other artists, too.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, like, I think Paul McCartney,
Paul McCartney.
Phoebe Snow.
Yeah.
Was I reading Peter, Paul and Mary, Julian Lennon, Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
I mean, so an
In
amazing.
Central Park, he was actually maybe about 18 at that time
Wow.
in a red tank top. But sometimes I still see the footage because they show it on PBS.
Okay.
And yeah, when I see him, I'm just like, oh my gosh, he was so young. And that was before he came in to play with Billy Joel.
Yeah. So you got involved in the Billy Joel camp, which I know we can't go into like too much.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
tell me what
Because
we
I'll
can
still
go.
have someone probably listen at some point. So I don't really want to say too much.
Okay.
But I can say there was this guy, Jerry Blair, that worked for Sony. And I got a phone number of Billy Joel's main connection, and that I never should have overheard because I took it upon myself to call him.
Oh, jeez.
And he just answers, hello. And I'm like, hi, you don't know me and don't hang up. And then he's like,
Seriously.
yeah. So I didn't want him to think I was some kind of lunatic.
Stiff
Anyways,
stalker.
but yeah. So I just way before emails and everything, and I just said, "Can I send you a letter?" And I did, and then the rest was history of how I kind of came into hanging out with many of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Billy Joel, I've had
You've had a
ton of great experiences with Billy Joel. I was able to sing with him.
what, you sang with him?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
I sang with him. Well, I should actually say he kind kind of sang with me. I had him at one point doing harmonies on my vocals.
Jeez. Do we have some video of this?
I wish, this was way before. Okay. This was like in 99 or two, way before we had anything. Yeah. But I have people that attended and everything.
I believe you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have plenty of stories of that. Let's see. So then David Brown came into the picture, and I just kind of reached out to him and said, I know your people, and you're really close to where I live. I live on the Cape. I'd like to record with you. And he said, send me some material. Let's see what you've done. So I did actually do a bunch of originals that I wrote myself. I sat down at a keyboard and figured out how to write my own songs because I always had the melodies in my head. And I'm like, well, I can figure this out. Mm-hmm. So I did record those at one point, and I sent it off to him, and he said, absolutely, come in. I love your voice and everything. So when we got together, I had everything already out that I wanted. I had the songs, the melody, and I'm like, this is how it goes. And then he's just a musical genius that he took off with it, and he said, how about this? And I'm like, perfect. So we really collaborated a lot of great songs together. It was great.
Yeah, and we're going to hear one of those songs. Yeah. We are. We're going to do Your Smile? Is that the one we're going to do?
Yeah, You Smile. Yeah, that. So I started dating my husband in 1997. We were dating when we were in the Beat Poets, and
that's right. You two are.
We've been together forever. He's
sweethearts
just,
from a long time ago.
He is just my everything. And
that's awesome.
Ryan Gillis. And anyways, so this song is about him.
All right. And this was recorded here in Massachusetts?
Yeah, in Rockport in David Brown's studio. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it. Here's You Smile, and it's for you, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. On the original Homegrown, here with Leah and Colleen. Thanks so much for listening. Let's check it out.
You smile, your lips don't move. We're still, we're in a groove. Your love, you don't have to prove. You don't have to prove to me. Your worth is so much more. You're in, I close the door. We love like never before. What do you have to prove to me? You don't have to say a thing, 'cause everything's just fine. There is nothing in this world that could ever change my mind on how I feel for you and what you mean to me. My love is real for you. My love, oh love. I cry, I feel no pain. I'm crazy, I'm not insane. There's sun when in fact it's rain. This is what you do to me. To me, you're so much more. You're in, I close the door. I love you like never before. Isn't it so plain to see? You don't have to say a thing, 'cause everything's just fine. There is nothing in this world that could ever change my mind on how I feel for you and what you mean to me. My love is real for you. My love, oh love. your love. Don't have to say a thing, 'cause everything's just fine. There's nothing in this world that could ever change my mind on how I feel for you and what you mean to me. My love is real for you. My love, oh love, and how I feel for you and what you mean to me. Now my love is real for you. My love, oh love.
That was a song called "You Smile" from Leah Gillis, and featuring a wonderful guitar player by the name of David Brown, who played with Billy Joel. Unfortunately, he's passed on now.
He did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
He got sick, and
Yeah.
it was devastating when I heard the news. But he and I kept in touch all this time, and he reached out to me sometime back, and he wanted to connect with Billy again. And he reached out to me, and I'm like, let me see what I can do. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the magic happened. I had something to do with that, I'm glad to say,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
it was so thrilling for him. And then I really received a nice note from him saying, Leah, this wouldn't have happened without you. So, and then I was devastated to find that he was sick and he passed on. But I'll always have the memories of recording with him and everything.
Absolutely.
And when I saw the footage of him at Madison Square Garden for his last show with Billy, I was just, yeah.
You've seen quite a few shows with Billy.
I see, yeah.
How
Every time
many?
Billy. Oh gosh. Well, every time Billy comes to town, I make sure I attend. And if I go out of state and he's down in Florida or something, I attend. I lost count, honestly. but-
Seriously. Wow.
Yeah.
Give
But
me a
it's
ballpark
always.
figure.
I have so many amazing recordings and everything of ballpark.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. From when I was a child, he was my first concert with my mother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that something in how later on in life you connected with him?
Yeah.
That
I
is-
I kind
wow.
of manifested that. And also Madonna. I went after Madonna and Maverick Records, and I was able to hang out with Madonna in New York City in 2003.
Look at you.
Yeah, so every time they come into town and everything, I just I have
She has her ways.
I have my ways.
She
That's
has her
all.
ways.
Yeah, but always the best footage and front row, like so many times front row, especially Billy and Madonna. But yeah, I kind of have always gone after things that I want, and sometimes it just falls into my hands. So.
All right. All right. You go get
Yeah.
go girl.
Oh yeah, always a go getter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Here on the original Homegrown, my name is Suzanne Tenere. Thanks so much for watching and listening. And we have a special treat. You brought your guitar. You did. So does that mean you're going to do something live for us?
Yes.
All right. This is exciting. Tell me about the song we're going to hear live here, and then we can talk about also your how people can get in touch with you.
Sure. So this is about a love of mine and no names.
We're going to protect the innocent.
Yeah. And it was before my husband, obviously.
Okay.
But he inspired a couple songs from the Beat Poets on some of our tapes and CDs. And this one was basically when it was time to move on. And it was exhausting by the point that we got to. So, this is where that stemmed from. Colleen and I were in her apartment at the time. And I think, Colleen, I can still see us. I think we're on the floor. Yeah.
Smells.
Yeah. And so I had these lyrics, and she had this little amazing guitar part.
This song was written a long time ago then.
It was
wasn't-
written a long time
Oh,
ago,
all right, okay.
but so we have done some originals, but we randomly brought this out at a couple shows, and I explained the situation, and we had amazing feedback, and it touched them. They kind of just said it's so relevant, and it's still relevant. I mean, it doesn't sound outdated. Girls or heartbreak, that you can still relate. So so that's why we kind of brought that back. Yeah.
And it's called All I Could.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to hear it live right now
Yeah.
on the original Homegrown here at the Cape Media Center. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. I have nothing else to say. I've said all I should, and I have nothing else to give. I've given all I could. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. There's no more teasing, it's just no fun. For you there's no more pleasing, it's all been said and all been done. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. I am thinking of you every day, thinking of you in every way, and I will never change my mind. You hurt me so, no, I will never change my mind, and I want you to know there's just no reason, it's all been done. For me there's no more reasons, it's all been said, all been done. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. There's nothing else that I can do, because I've done it all for you. You've exhausted me, you wore me out, and I tried so hard to figure you out. You're a beautiful flower, but in my garden, you don't belong. You've done me wrong. You've done me wrong. You've done me wrong. So wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong.
Yeah. Wow, that's All I Could, an original from Leah and Colleen here on the original Homegrown. Wait, what's the line about the garden?
You're a beautiful garden. Yeah, you're a beautiful flower, but in my garden, you don't belong. Yeah.
I love it.
You know, he inspired me actually to write a lot of good songs. We did Mellow August.
Oh, okay.
We did the song Addiction that I did with, so that heartbreak and that inspired a lot of songs.
Same.
And when you're happy, the other song I wrote about my husband, I was happy. And, but I think I'm inspired more by heartbreak and loss and, which is crazy to say, but I think a lot of people are in life, you know. There's a song I wrote about my grandmother, and there's a lot of stuff. So I think inspiration for me is more about sadness and loss.
So we have all these songs. Do you think you'll be recording maybe in the near future after summertime settles down?
Yeah, I have a friend. I'll give him a little shout out. Sam Hollander. He is a songwriter for everybody, and he comes to the Cape quite a bit in the summer. And he recommended a place to check out and record at. So I think we're gonna when we get through some of this summer and things slow down a little bit for us in the fall, I think I'm going to reach out and just say.
That. I like that. I like that.
Yep.
You guys have such a great blend, too, with your vocals still. After all these years, how many years have you been together now? Gosh, this is, if you figure back in the 90s.
I met Colleen in 1992.
Wow.
It's about 17 or 18. And just out of high school. And, so
I know,
Colleen and I are just, we're seriously meant to be music partners in life.
All right, so...
Oh, that
the
photo.
picture. Look at the picture.
Yeah. I hate that picture.
Look at you, youngins.
Yeah, I have a bunch of other baby us photos to share later.
Those photos were taken at the Melody tent.
Oh yeah.
Tony. We had a
Oh
photo
yeah,
shoot
Tony.
there.
Yeah.
So how can people get in touch with you? Social media. Let's talk about that.
Social media. We are under King Cullen Music. That is King Cullen, Cullen Music. And then you can find us. And then I'll say Leah and Colleen. But yeah, King Cullen Music on Instagram and also Facebook.
Yeah, and you do a great job in putting out your shows that are coming out.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Yeah. Try.
Hey. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. Thank you
for
so much,
having us.
Suzanne.
Well,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you back after you've maybe done some recordings.
Absolutely, would
we'll
love
come
to.
back and feature those.
Yeah.
Because I see I see a lot of potential there. With you too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I want to
Me
thank
too.
the two of you again for giving me the inspiration to launch this show, the original Homegrown.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you. I don't think I would have been. I think I would have dismissed it.
Oh my gosh!
But,
I just remember our conversation, and I'm getting goosebumps. And then all of a sudden, you reached out and you're like, "I'm gonna do it." And I'm like, "There we go, there we go," and here we are.
And here we are, finally.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for coming in.
Yeah,
And,
thank you for having us.
Have a great summer.
You too.
Take care of yourselves.
I'll see you at some of these shows.
I'm going to be at some of those shows.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, great.
And I want to thank everybody for watching, listening to the original Homegrown with Leah and Colleen. And thanks so much for listening. This show is brought to you by Aftermark Promotions and recorded here at the Cape Media Center. My name is Suzanne Tenaire, and we'll see you the next time, because there will be a next time.